welcome to Salesians 2024. It has been a year filled with countless blessings for the Salesian congregation, the Salesian family, and especially for the young people we serve. It has been a year of growth, vibrant activities, memorable events, and meaningful anniversaries across the provinces worldwide. With nearly 13,700 Salesians of Don Bosco in 138 countries, the Salesian mission continues to reach the poorest of the poor young people through transformative programs and initiatives accompanying them to a healthier future. Let's take a glance to cherish the most impactful moments and render gratitude to God and Don Bosco for this inspiring journey in the year 2024. Animation visits of the Rector Major. The visits of the Rector Major, Father Angel Fernandez Artime, to the various provinces in different parts of the world have been a sign of blessing and encouragement. The Rector Major visited the province of St. Luís Gonzaga in Recife, Brazil, from January 30th to the 4th of February. He visited the Antilles province, Dominican Republic, from 7th to 12th February. Again, in the month of March, the Rector Major visited Campo Grande, Brazil, from 6th to 15th, during which he also participated in the 130th anniversary of Salesian missions. In the month of May, he visited Uganda from 5th to 7th, and in a special way, the Palabek refugee camp. He then proceeded to visit the Democratic Republic of Congo from 9th to the 16th of May and animated the Salesian mission there. Thank you, dear Rector Major, for your tireless efforts this year to animate the Salesians and the Salesian family through your visits. Team visits of the General Council. The Rector Major, along with the General Council and their respective regional councillors, conducted 2 team visits with the aim of strengthening the ties, realigning their priorities, and offering guidance and animation to the regions. The first team visit to the East Asia-Oceania region took place in Clong, Vietnam, from the 13th to 17th February, during which the Rector Major and his council reviewed the progress of 12 provinces and vice provinces, fostering discussions and cultural exchanges with 100 Salesians. The second team visit was to the Africa-Madagascar region at Kigali in Rwanda from 19th to 24th February, with participants from 15 provinces and vice provinces representing 41 countries. Salesian family. The Salesian family too was very vibrant with the annual appointments, meetings, and animation programs, all centered on the strength and the building up of the Salesian family. The 42nd Salesian Family Spirituality Days took place in Turin from 18th to 21st January, bringing together 345 participants from 45 countries. The annual assembly of Salesian cooperators took place at Jarabacoa, Dominican Republic, from 5th to 7th January. The National Assembly of Salesian Cooperators took place in Guatemala City, Guatemala, on March the 10th. The Salesian Family Day of Spirituality took place in Seoul, South Korea, on April 13th, witnessing the participation of more than 300 people. The Salesian Family Day of Spirituality took place in Breña, Peru on 15th April with more than 300 attendees. The Salesian Family World Consulta took place in Turin from 20th to the 23rd of May with leaders from 27 groups of the Salesian family. The 14th National Salesian Cooperators Congress took place in Belo Horizonte, Brazil from 19th to 21st July with the participation of more than 370 Salesian cooperators. The Association of Mary Help of Christians, ATMA, was founded in Myanmar with 66 members making their promises at Anisakan on July 24th. The first AFM Salesian Cooperators Provincial Congress took place in Manzini, Eswatini 3rd to 6th October with a good number of participants from Eswatini, Lesotho and South Africa. The annual meeting of Salesian Cooperators took place in Klong, Vietnam on the 12th and 13th October, which concluded with the promise of 25 new Salesian Cooperators. These were indeed moments of growth, fostering deep sense of unity and belonging to the Salesian family. Special events. There were a number of special events that took place in different parts of the world, bringing credibility to the Salesian mission and making known the various initiatives of the Sons of Don Bosco. The 9th Salesian Brothers Congress of South Asia took place at Nitika, Kolkata from 30th December to the 3rd of January with 103 Salesians participating, including Brother Jean-Paul Muller, Father Ivo Coelho, and Father Biju Michael. The episcopal ordination of Cardinal Angel Fernandez Artime and Monsignor Giordano Piccinotti took place on April 20th at St. Mary Major Basilica in Rome with 33 bishops, including 12 cardinals, numerous Salesians, and faithful in attendance. The 154th Feast of Thanksgiving for the Rector Major was held at the community of San Tarcisio, Rome on June 24th, marking Cardinal Angel Fernandez Artime's last celebration as Rector Major. The Salesian General Postulation Archives Center in Rome was inaugurated on June 4th by Cardinal Angel Fernandez Artime in the presence of key representatives from the Salesian family. On the 30th of June, Cardinal Angel Fernandez Artime received a special Civic Merit Award in San Salvatore, Monferrato, Italy, for his contributions to the Salesian mission. Similarly, on 14th July, Cardinal Angel Fernandez Artime received the Almoravela d'Oro Award in Cudillero, Spain, recognizing his dedication to the Salesian mission and his Austrian roots. The World Communication Convention, Shaping Tomorrow, organized by the Social Communication Sector, took place from the 1st to the 7th of August at the Pontifical Salesian University, Rome, with experts and participants from all over the world. The Salesian Youth Synod, organized by the Sector of Youth Ministry, took place in Turin, Valdocco, and Colle Don Bosco between 11th and 15th August with 376 participants from different parts of the world, which concluded with the Rector Major, Cardinal Angel, handing over his responsibility to Father Stefano Martoglio, his vicar. The 8th EAO Salesian Brothers Congress was held in Jakarta, Indonesia in August 2024 with over 100 Salesian brothers and priests reflecting on Don Bosco's vision. The 9th International Congress of Mary Help of Christians took place in Fatima, Portugal from August 29th to September 1st, gathering the global Salesian family to honor Mary Help of Christians. The 155th Salesian Missionary Expedition was celebrated in Turin on 29th September 2024 with 27 Salesians and others receiving their missionary crosses from Father Stefano Bartolio, the vicar of the Rector Major. The extraordinary General Assembly of past pupils of Don Bosco was held in Valdoco in Turin from the 2nd to the 6th of October with more than 200 delegates participating in it. On October 14th, Cardinal Angel Fernandez Artimi was named the favorite son of Asturias in Luanco, Spain, for his socio-cultural contributions and connection to his roots. The Don Bosco Global Youth Film Festival, DBGYFF, which received 1,287 submissions from 110 countries, screened the shortlisted films in 300 locations across 60 countries worldwide on the 17th and 18th of October, the grand finale at Sheen Center in New York. The 4th Salesian Edu Communication Congress was held in Jarabacoa, Dominican Republic from October 25th to 27th, focusing on evangelization in the digital age. Illuminaire, the National Catholic Media Conference organized by the social communication sector with Boscom India in collaboration with the Vatican Dicastery for Communication, took place on the 23rd and 24th of November in Bangalore, India, bringing together 300 priests and religious to discuss on the theme Nurturing Digital Wellness. The European Meeting of Salesian School Coordinators was conducted in Warsaw, Poland from October 28th to 31st, focusing on mental health and emotional well-being in schools. The Srena 2025 themed Anchored in Hope was officially launched and presented to the Salesian family by Father Stefano Bartolio, the vicar of the Rector Major, on the 27th of December 2024 at the Generalate of the Daughters of Mary Help of Christians in Rome. Provinces Special Events. The year 2024 was filled with a number of milestones and anniversaries, which was undoubtedly a moment of gratitude and relaunch of the Salesian mission. The centenary of Salesian presence in Slovakia was celebrated on 8th January as the Salesians launched their Year of Gratitude. The Don Bosco School in Podgorica, Montenegro, celebrated its 20th anniversary on January 31st. Don Bosco Fumble, Sierra Leone, marked its 25th anniversary in February, celebrating decades of service to vulnerable children. The Bom Retiro Salesian Institute in Sao Paulo celebrated its 105th anniversary on March 19th with youth-focused activities. Borgo Ragazzi Don Bosco in Rome marked its 75th anniversary on March 22nd in the presence of Cardinal Ángel Fernández Artime. The Salesian Apprentice Center of Goiânia of the Brazil, Belo Horizonte province celebrated its Golden Jubilee on April 19th with more than 2,000 attendees. Celebrations for the 125th anniversary of San Antonio Abad in Valencia, Spain, were held from April 26th to 28th. Celebrations of the 70th anniversary of the Salesian presence in Eswatini took place on the 24th of May. The Church of Mary Help of Christians in Rakovnik marked its 100th anniversary on May 25th with a special blessing by Cardinal Ángel Fernández Artime. The Salesian Chicos de la Calle Project for Street Children in San Lorenzo Canton, Ecuador, celebrated 20 years on July 5th. Bova Marina, Calabria, celebrated 125 years of Salesian presence from August 2nd to the 4th with interesting programs. The Salesian province of Trichy celebrated its Silver Jubilee on August the 5th in the presence of Father Stefano Martoglio, Vicar of the Rector Major. Don Bosco Youth Center in Broadway, Chennai, celebrated its 80th anniversary on the 5th of August with alumni and youth participation. The Salesian Polytechnic University in Cuenca celebrated its 30th anniversary on August 7th. From 6th to 8th September, the Salesian family of Slovakia celebrated 100 years of Salesian presence with events attended by Father Stefano Martoglio. The Shrine of Mary Help of Christians in Rakovnik, Slovenia, celebrated its centenary on September 8th. Educational and cultural celebrations were held on 3rd October to mark 125 years of Salesian presence in Montilla, Spain. St. Louis School in Merida, Venezuela, celebrated its 75th anniversary on October 3rd. San Luigi Institution in Ancona, Italy, celebrated 125 years of Salesian presence from the 2nd to the 6th of October. The Salesians celebrated 70 years of presence in South Korea on October 19th with a Mass led by Archbishop Kim. Centenary celebrations at Don Bosco School, Ordinine, Italy, took place on the 19th of October. Belluno marked 100 years of Salesian presence on October 20th with a Thanksgiving Mass and festive events. Salesian presence in Funchal, Portugal, celebrated its 75th anniversary on October 25th. Sesvet Salesian High School in Zhytomyr celebrated its 30th anniversary on October 23rd. The Don Bosco Vocational Training Center in Laos celebrated 20 years of service on the 8th and 9th of November. On the 9th of November, Don Bosco Snehabhavan in Palluruthi, Kerala, celebrated its Golden Jubilee. Saints Peter and Paul Church in San Francisco, USA, celebrated its centenary on the 9th and 10th of November. Salesians in Venezuela celebrated 130 years of their presence on November 16th with over 1,000 people in Altamira. San Antonio Abad in Valencia concluded its 125th anniversary celebrations on the 1st of December. San Cataldo in Sicily, Italy, celebrated 100 years of Salesian presence from the 6th to the 8th of December. Santa Teresina Oratory in Sao Paulo, Brazil, celebrated its centenary on the 8th of December. Buenos Aires, Argentina, marked the 150th anniversary of Don Bosco's first missionary expedition on the 14th of December. Don Bosco School in Cleariyat, Shillong, India, celebrated its Golden Jubilee on the 19th of December. Formation programs. A number of formative and orientation programs were organized all through the year on a variety of themes. From March 1st to the 3rd, the Salesian Pontifical University in Rome hosted a global conference on youth and sexuality attended by 600 educators, religious and pastoral workers. From March 5th to 9th, the Sector of Missions organized a meeting of Salesian missionary volunteer coordinators in Rome to discuss identity, training, accompaniment, and networking for Salesian missionary volunteers. From April 7th to May 10th, 25 participants from 18 provinces across 4 regions attended the 6th Salesian Spiritual Accompaniment School in Bosco. From May 4th to 25th, the Source Course for Missionaries Argentis reunited 10 older Salesians, about 70, to share their experiences and return to the source of their Salesian missionary vocation. From May 6th to 10th, 30 Salesians and lay people attended the new Provincial Economers Formation course at the Salesian Pontifical University in Rome. From May 8th to 19th, 40 delegates gathered in Rome for the 4th School for Provincial Salesian Youth Ministry Formation, organized by the Youth Ministry Sector. From June 10th to 21st, the Salesian headquarters in Rome hosted the Orientation and Formation course for newly appointed Salesian superiors, and 8 superiors participated in it. From August 19th to September 21st, 24 Salesians from 19 provinces attended the 7th Salesian Spiritual Accompaniment School in Turin. From August 25th to September 29th, the 5-week Corso Germoglio for Missionaries Argentis was organized, which culminated in the Missionary Expedition Mass at Valdoco on September 29th. From September 12th to October 26th, the 6-week Corso Respiro for the missionaries from the Salesian family, organized by the Missions Sector, revitalized 24 participants. From November 17th to December 7th, 28 confreres attended a 3-week formation course for novice directors in Genzano, Rome. Youth events. The year 2024 had a number of initiatives for the young people which reveal the dynamism, creativity and passion of the Salesians and the provinces. Over 540 young oratory leaders gathered in Kafubu, DR Congo in January 2024 for annual training to develop leadership skills. Over 800 explorers of Don Bosco attended a summer camp in Anisacate, Argentina between 3rd and 7th January. Over 400 participants gathered for SYM meetings in Setúbal and Porto in Portugal on 13th January. Nearly 700 young people gathered at the International Youth Festival in Siliguri, India between 26th and 28th January. The Zati Joven 2024 event in Cordoba, Argentina, that took place between February 10th to 13th, brought together 400 youth for Salesian-style formation. Over 2,000 vocational students gathered in northern Philippines between 9th and 10th February for the Encounter event to showcase skills and foster teamwork. The Youth Forum in Lombardy Emilia Province, Italy, hosted 150 youth for training and reflections on Saint Artemides Zati's life from February 24th to 25th. The Triveneto Youth Meeting in Mogliano, Veneto, Italy, gathered 1,000 youth on February 25th for animation. The third Salesian Youth Meeting in Niterói, Brazil, took place on February 24th and launched the 2024 pastoral year. Marcha Bosco 2024 took place in Vienna, Spain, bringing together 400 youth between 1st and 3rd March. 300 youth gathered together at prayer vigil in Mumbai, India on March 9th for spiritual animation. The 9th spiritual weekend in Yaoundé, Cameroon, took place between 9th and 10th March, bringing together 500 youth for spiritual animation. The second Savio Club's meeting in Valdoco, Italy, drew 300 youth from March 9th to 10th to discover Dominic Savio's holiness through prayer and games. The Friendship Camp in Hua Hin, Thailand, was held from March 18th to 23rd and explored Don Bosco's dream and Laudato Si with 81 participants. 200 youth gathered between 23rd to 30th March for the Vocational Mission Day 2024 in Duaca, Venezuela. The youth meeting, Oratorioda, Rzeszów, Poland, held between 5th to 7th April, offered spiritual animation and fun activities. Valdoco's Salesian Youth Movement Day took place on April 7th, bringing together 500 youth. The Wrocław Province Youth Meeting in Lubin, Poland, held in April, brought together 200 participants to strengthen faith and celebrate the Salesian spirit. Over 400 youth launched Salesian Youth Movement activities for 2024 at Camilo Ortuzar Montt School in Chile on April 13th, celebrating 50 years of Salesian Youth Movement. The All Kerala Don Bosco Youth Meet in Kottayam that took place between 12th to 14th April brought together 260 youth from 18 Salesian works. The DLDAY 2024 in Chiari, Italy, held on April 14th, brought together 900 youth for Olympic-themed games and Eucharistic celebrations. From 19th to 21st April, 130 leaders from Romania and Moldova gathered in Chisinau, Moldova, focusing on St. Dominic Savio. The SIM Youth Festival in Sicily, held on April 21st, brought together 1,100 youth. Between May 16th and 17th, over 120 youth attended the Youth Synod in South Sudan, focusing on peace, faith, and unity. Savionalia 2024 in Krakow, Poland took place between 10th and 12th May, gathering together 400 youth. Sim Day in Fatima, Portugal was held on May 18th, bringing together hundreds of youth together to celebrate Don Bosco's bicentenary dream with Cardinal Ángel Fernández Artime. The national meeting for Salesian oratories in Guatemala City was held on May 19th, bringing together 400 young people. The SIM Youth Festival in Naples, Italy, held between the 1st and 2nd of June, hosted 400 youth from southern Italy, Albania and Kosovo for spiritual and social activities. Vontok Bosco 2024 in the Henderson, Solomon Islands that took place between 7th and 9th June brought together 200 young people. The SIM Festival in Barinas, Venezuela, held on June 15th, brought together 200 youth to celebrate faith and reconnect with cultural roots. Campo Bosco 2024 in Dos Quebradas, Colombia, held between 19th to 22nd June, brought together 600 youth to celebrate Salesian spirituality. Salesian Youth Days in Daejeon, South Korea, were held between 28th and 30th June, gathering together 120 youth for formation, faith and fellowship. The 23rd Salesian Youth Evangelization Pilgrimage from Smaron to Butslaw, Belarus, between June 30th to July 6th, brought together hundreds of youth. Nova Dubnica Summer Camp in Slovakia, held in early July, celebrated 100 years of Salesian activity with hundreds of children. The Agape Youth Camp at Don Bosco Formation Center, Lavan, Philippines, held between 10th and 12th July, brought together 100 youth. The 26th Far Eastern Youth Conference in Yakutsk, Republic of Shaka, Yakutia, Russia, between 7th and 14th July, brought together young people for spiritual animation. Campo Savio in Bellflower, California, USA, held in July, brought together 650 young people, fostering teamwork and spiritual growth. The first regional SIM meeting in Tegucigalpa, Honduras, held on July 20th, brought together nearly 100 youth for prayer and reflection. The International SIM Youth Forum in Kinshasa, DR Congo, held between 25th and 29th, brought together 200 youth. The Urban Camp in Orense, Italy, held between 1st to 13th August, brought together nearly 700 children and 100 volunteers in sports and faith-centered activities. On September 2nd, the Salesian Oratory in Vasto, Italy, held the Peace March with 450 young people. In late September, in Pila, the Bosco Festival Light inaugurated the Salesian youth movement with concerts, workshops, and activities centered on faith, hope, and community. Biti Bosco Youth Gathering in Fiji, held between 4th to 6th October, brought together hundreds of youth. From 11th to 13th October, Savio College in Malta hosted 40 youth for spiritual and recreational activities. Bosco Camp 2024 took place between 16th to 18th October in Cuenca, Ecuador, training Salesian communicators to evangelize using AI and digital tools. Fest 2024 in Sao Paulo, Brazil, held on October 19th, brought together 4,000 youth for faith-building activities and reflections. Campo Bosco 2024 in Chile took place between October 30th to November 1st, which brought together 2,000 youth to celebrate SIM's 50th anniversary with joy and faith. Interauditorios 2024, held on November 16th in Bogota, brought together hundreds of young people from Salesian oratories for a day of unity, creativity, and spirituality. The SIM Europe General Assembly in Benedikt Bayern, Germany, held between 22nd and 24th November, brought together 75 participants to discuss youth protagonism in Salesian spirituality. The 28th Youth Festival in Recife, held between 29th November to December 1st, brought together over 1,000 young people. SimFest South Asia at Sacred Heart College, Tirupattur, India, from 29th December to the 1st of January, brought together 2,000 youth from India, Sri Lanka, Nepal, and Bangladesh. All these events and initiatives have formed, nurtured, and shaped the young minds with values of faith and society, leaving them with unforgettable experiences. Salesian Sports. Sports is an integral part of our apostolate with the young, and very interesting initiatives have been organized for the young people in different parts of the world. From January 12th to 14th, 2024, in Guangzhou, 350 youth from 3 cities participated in the 56th Don Bosco basketball tournament, fostering sportsmanship, teamwork, and connections. From January 12th to 15th, in Banpong, the 10th Salesian Sports Festival celebrated 100 years of Salesian presence with 2,000 participants competing in various sports. On March 23rd, the 4th Oratoriada, the Salesian Inter-Oratorian competition, was held, bringing together the children from the oratories of Belarus. On April 26th, at the Youth City in Kinshasa, the 2024 Salesian Games were organized for the young people. From April 25th to 28th in Estoril, the 28th Salesian National Games were organized, in which nearly 1,000 athletes and 115 coaches participated. In April 2024, the Don Bosco Network in Haute-Loire department in France organized the Sports Day, which brought together nearly 350 young people from 7 Catholic schools. From June 5th to 7th in Dodoma, Tanzania, the first edition of the Salesian Sports event brought together over 300 youth. On June 9th in Bangkok, the 16th edition of Don Bosco Mini Marathon was organized to raise funds for the disadvantaged students. On June 1st and 2nd, 2,000 young athletes competed in the Sports Day, organized by the Salesians at La Alumina and Arevalo in Spain. On June 8, 2024, in Krakow, the 30th anniversary of Salesians Krakow in the field of football was celebrated with sports and games. On June 22nd and 23rd in Cebu City, the 3rd Inter-Don Bosco Youth Center League was organized for the young people. From June 26th to 30th in Salvador, over 1,200 athletes participated in the 37th Salesian Olympics. Salesians in Ukraine launched the football team for young amputees, and the Pokrova Salesian team participated in the Polish National Championship. From July 26th to August 11th in Paris, the Salesians, together with the Salesian sisters, hosted the Holy Games at Saint-Sulpice, promoting Christian values through sports and evangelization. In the Ecuadorian Amazon, through the Yanguam Jintia football schools, the Achua communities football schools engage over 700 youth promoting sports. 2 new socio-sports schools were opened in Viniki and Zhytomyr to support over 2,000 children affected by the war, providing psychosocial support and sports opportunities. From 30th September to October 4th, the Salesian Olympics was organized in Chile with more than 1,150 students participating in the events. On October 19, 2024 in Krakow, the Salesian Seminary team won the 18th National Football Championship of Seminaries. Music, art and theatre. It has been said, a Salesian house without music is like a body without a soul. And a number of initiatives have been organized in the field of music, art and theatre in various parts of the Salesian world. Here are some. On February 17th, in Krakow, Poland, the 93rd edition of Mysterium was staged by Salesian theology students. On 1st March, the 4th edition of the Provincial Youth Awards took place in Barahona, Dominican Republic, to encourage talent and promote excellence with a variety of cultural events. On March 9th in Cordoba, Spain, the 4th edition of the musical Gethsemane, narrating the Passion of Christ through 18 scenes, was enacted. From March 15th to 17th in Sokolov Podlaski, the 14th Festival of Theatre Initiatives brought together theatre groups to perform classic plays and fostering young artistic talent. On April 4th in Madrid, Spain, the musical Sueños, about Don Bosco's dream, at the Salesian Opera Paseo Amphitheatre, captivated audiences with its storytelling. On May 3rd in Utrera, Spain, the play Mama Margarita, Woman, Mother, Teacher, was performed by students and families of the Nuestra Señora del Carmen School. In June 2024 in Kochi, the Don Bosco Music Academy celebrated the World Music Day, held performances by talented young musicians, showcasing the power of music. In July in Ostrzyn, Poland, the Summer Music Festival, Boski Grani, was organized, which featured concerts and theatre every Friday evening, blending art, reflection, and Salesian values. In July 2024 in Ayacucho, Peru, the first meeting of the Salesian Symphony bands took place with 118 students from 3 Salesian schools performing in a symphonic concert nurturing young musicians. The Niño Jesus Salesian Symphonic Band triumphed at the 50th National Band Competition in Paipa, Colombia, held from 2nd to the 6th of October. Moments of solidarity. Numerous initiatives were organized worldwide, demonstrating immense solidarity and providing relief to those in need during emergencies, especially the young. On January 27th and 28th, the social communication team in Cambodia organized the Voices program, gathering 30 representatives from 8 indigenous groups to promote unity and empowerment. In June 2024, the Salesian family in Porto Alegre provided food, clothing, and relief supplies to support victims of devastating floods in Rio Grande do Sul. The Salesian province of Bangalore, through its development office, BREADS, extended aid to families affected by massive landslides in Kerala's Wayanad district. In October 2024, Salesian houses across Spain organized fundraising and solidarity initiatives to assist those affected by severe floods. Salesians in Lebanon have continued to support over 2,000 displaced people from the south of the country and families impacted by the ongoing war. The Middle East Don Bosco network provided tangible aid to young people and families in Syria, addressing urgent needs and supporting livelihoods amidst the crisis. On November the 1st, the Corsa dei Santi, Race of the Saints, was held in Rome to raise support for the Salesians of Don Bosco in Ukraine. All through the year, relief materials, support and assistance were provided to displaced people, orphans and those in need in Ukraine. In December 2024, a lot of solidarity drive initiatives were done in Spain, like Operation Kilo, Food Bank and Sowers of Stars, led by young people and families, collecting essential products for children and vulnerable groups. The Salesian congregation has consistently responded to crises worldwide, offering hope and support to those in need. This vital mission, sustained by the generosity of the Salesian family, past pupils, benefactors and collaborators, continues to empower young people and contribute to a better humanity. The hard work and commitment of the Salesians and their collaborators, the unwavering generosity of benefactors, agencies and mission partners has brought hope, joy and new opportunities to countless lives in need. Through their efforts, the Salesian mission continues to shine as a beacon of compassion and solidarity. The journey of the Sons of Don Bosco remains a powerful force, empowering young people, transforming communities, and inspiring a vision for a better, more humane world. Thank you.